Welcome back to episode 1 of my shiny-only playthrough of Crystal Clear. As you can see from where we left off last time, I now have a shiny totodile named Cobalt. This took me about 30 soft resets, and I was extremely lucky. Now it's time to explore New Barktown before I head on to Route 29 and head towards Cherrygrove City. I'll stop at every house and interact with every NPC in each town and route so as not to miss any possibly hidden content within this ROM hack. New Barktown is fairly empty, except I was offered a trade by one of Professor Elm's assistants. I could trade away an unknown for one of their Girafarig. I'll be sure to come back at some point and try to complete this trade. After talking with Professor Elm, he tells us that once we have our first gym badge, he has something he can give us. Once I get the required badge, I'll be sure to come back. After talking with the professor, I'll head out to Route 29. Here a trainer offers to show us how to catch a Pokemon, but we're no amateur. I continue on until I'm rudely interrupted by a Sentret. It only takes 2 crunches to take it out and continue on. We get interrupted by another Sentret, but to avoid over-leveling Cobalt for now, I'll be running from most encounters until we get our next team member. We snag a quick potion we find left on the ground. Then, of course, yet another. Sentret wants to stop us. After fleeing the next few Sentret, we find this little connector to Route 46. We will skip this for now, as our goal is to make it to Violet City and challenge Faulkner. Finally, we get our first non-Sentret encounter in the form of a little Pidgey. We won't be catching this since I can only use shinies for this playthrough, though. We do rip a berry right off this tree, though, and throw it in our bag. We finally make it to Cherrygrove City and run into this old man. He offers to show us around the city, which I agree to. He first shows us where the Pokemon Center is as well as the Pokemart. Then he leads us to the entrance to Route 30 where we'll be heading next. He shows us the ocean and tells us of some Pokemon that can only be found in the water. Lastly, he takes us to the front of his house, then proceeds to go inside, leaving us at his doorstep. I'll head into the Pokemon Center and heal up to prepare for our next episode, so until then, thank you for watching and staying until the end. We'll be back real soon.